Okay, guys, welcome out to Pickleball Pickem, Season 2, Episode 2.
Hello.
So the cool thing about this is our 20th podcast we've done.
In total?
In total.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's a lot of podcasts. That's a lot of in a short amount of time, right? How long have we been doing this?
We were talking last time. It was like October, I think, is when we started.
I think so.
Jeez. Somewhere around there. So, yeah, it's been going good. And so this is the number one and has been since week one, Pickleball Pickem podcast in the world. And so thanks for everybody for listening in. This show does better than our other show does. So
Pickleball Pickem, yeah?
Yeah.
This one ranks.
It hires better views than that. So anyways, this is Marcus Sampson and I'm Brett. These guys are from Identify as a 5-0. They just released their Print My Paddle round 2. What are you guys calling that?
Yeah,
just Print My Paddle round 2.
Just episode 2. We're not creative, man. Just episode 1, episode 2. Yeah.
And then they're in 3 parts each one.
Yeah, they're so long, so I'm trying to like cut them up, and but they're like 3 minutes each. Yeah.
I love it. They did phase paddle. You guys haven't released the 3rd video yet, have you?
No, it's all there now. Yeah, so we got the 4th video. The 4th video, the reveal.
The reveal.
Yeah, and we use paddle reset on that one to clean the face, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You guys. Anyway, we'll run over that in our next show. I'm probably going to do that exact same intro again here in an hour and a half or an hour whenever we get done. And so today we're running over a few things. We're going to run over the Masters. We're going to go over the rankings. We're going to talk about how John Kew got screwed by one of his teammates. Not good. And then I want to talk about Will Howells and the winners of the Masters. But I want to talk about Will Howells. I want to talk about ALW, and then we're going to talk about Minnesota. So Minnesota started 2 days ago, and so they're going to be airing it today. So that it's the Pickleball Central Indoor Pickleball Championship. I think that's what it's called.
I was watching a couple highlights from that already.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
There's
been
some good. Yeah.
I saw a paddle throw that went into the stands.
That's what I saw. Yeah. I also saw another one with this little trash talking back and forth.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
I don't know why. The players are starting to trash talk a little more, but yeah, anyway, it's weird to look over on your computer and see those ugly glasses that we're wearing.
I wonder if you can see this on the screen.
I'm for sure not going to put that up when I'm editing it then.
All right, once again, I'm the guy talking about women's leggings, but there's a reason. Zyia leggings are unreal. High-waisted, insanely comfortable. They actually stay up. They're flattering, and they work for everything from workouts to pickleball to just living in them all day. Every time I hear about Zyia, it's the same thing. Once you try them, every other pair in your closet gets benched, like Samson. And it's not just leggings. The sports bras, joggers, hoodies, all of it somehow look put together, but feels like you're cheating comfort-wise. So whether you're buying for yourself or trying to score some easy points with the woman in your life, Zyia is an easy win. Links in the description. Don't say I didn't warn you. We are so excited for the new format and teams. 5 teams and everyone has 3 people on their team. We are going to the above average.
Oh, you don't need to read that part, dude.
Hey, our editor needs to get that fixed. I
just took that off. Did it not?
No.
It's still on there. But you know what's funny? Like that reminded me of, what's that Bruce Almighty when he's like just reading the teleprompt, whatever it says. I am the worst pickleball player there ever been. I just lost all my games.
I feel like so Michael Scott just following the GPS into the lake.
That's weird. It doesn't say that on mine.
Yeah, ours is still on there.
Oh, sorry. I literally deleted that right as we went in there. I was like, I forgot to take that line off of there. Let's run over the rankings right off the bat. I know people have been waiting to hear about this. So
let's find out.
This is interesting. Once again, everybody has 3 players on their team. Now, there's 2 people I'm going to talk about here. So Ryan DeWegian, which I think that's how you say his last name, he did not fill out his bracket, and he's on John Kew's team.
None of it. He didn't fill out.
He didn't fill out one thing. He stopped responding. Nothing.
Wow.
So I don't know if we already offended him or if he's a quitter. I don't know.
Or we keep offending him?
Or just keep going into it, you know? But
wow.
I was blown away. I was like,
I saw that text, yeah.
Dude, how could you do that to John Kew?
Dude.
He's the nicest human being ever. It takes me hours, but it takes 5 minutes to fill out that
those
thing.
brackets.
So anyway, John dropped him.
I saw that text.
Minnesota.
It's crazy. Dude, they don't mess around there.
So Ryan dropped Christian Alshon, or tried to, and now John just dropped. And let me tell you, for John to be able to do that must have been brutal, because that is not John's personality at all. He's not a guy that's gonna he wants to try to make everything work. He's such a good guy. So anyway, so their new team is, I can't remember the new person's name that's on there.
You guys are rooting for his dad though. And he was like, there's some complications with my dad, right?
He didn't want to be his technical support.
Yeah, he doesn't have a computer or a phone and all that stuff, right?
He needs an 11-year-old daughter. That's who does all my tech support. So,
Did we ever get a response from Ryan? Anything like, hey,
No.
guys, sorry. Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Just ghosted.
Just ghosted him.
Oh.
So
maybe it's because he was tired of looking at his legs in the video.
I don't know.
No way.
Like I would
No one
be
gets
shocked
tired
if
of that.
Ryan even watched this podcast one time. So Ryan's off the team, and they filled it with somebody else. And so now they have Josh, who I called John last time, and then they have a new guy. And I swear his name was like Wes or something.
Is it Wes?
I think it's Wes.
That's a new dude. That he's funny. He's if that's the same guy, West Dog or something like that.
West Dog.
Yeah, he makes funny videos on TikTok, man. He's good. Yeah,
Oh,
a lot
really?
of yeah.
I don't know who he is.
Cool. Yeah, I gotta show you some videos.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
We'll
shout
check
out
that
to
out.
Wes. Yeah.
So those guys took last place, and so their average score, when you take all their scores together, it was 2,392, is what they were at. Okay, then in fourth place was Pickleball Effect. Now Braden did say one of the funniest lines so far coming up, where he said, "We can't even beat a guy that didn't fill out the form," because what happens if you don't fill out the form is you get the lowest score on every single, like women's doubles, men's doubles. You get the lowest score on every single one.
Yeah.
So his score was, I mean, I'll tell you what his score was.
pretty
His
bad.
score was 2,286. John Kew was 2,498. So John Kew took fifth place overall.
Wow.
So not good. Not good. It makes me feel bad for John, but I told everybody the rules before.
Yeah, that was fair.
And here's another thing I got to throw out there. So on Tuesday, I was crazy busy on Tuesday. I don't know why. I had a bunch of too many meetings, and I was getting a bunch of text messages. And during those text messages, Aaron, the editor, messaged me at like 2:30, which you had to have your votes in by 2:00. So he messaged me at 2:30.
Oh, one of those.
Should we just read it?
One of those. Hey, buddy.
well, hey, go back, because like 2 hours before the deadline, I sent a text message out to everyone reminding them to make their picks.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Because I said, everyone make your picks. I want to win fair and square.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
I'll put that in here. I'll put those texts. So he says, "Hey, Brett, apologies. Possible for you to open up the voting for another hour or so? Thought I had till 4 p.m. to get them in. Sorry to be a headache. If not, just duplicate West's scores. He's the best of us." Hey, we're not duplicating people's scores. I'm not just going to be like, "Hey, duplicate Samson's scores because he did the best." So I didn't even respond to him because I didn't see that. I didn't see that until about 3:00.
So he missed out?
I don't know.
Oh.
Should I go check to see if he got his scores in?
Yikes.
But guess what you can't do, Aaron? For one thing, you can't slip your shoes on already tied and play pickleball, which is what he does. Number two, you can't. I told everybody, I said, I'm not reopening this thing up. So that's the rules.
We have
Rules is
standards.
rules.
We have standards, and we have to upkeep them.
Also, I'm a guy that slips on my shoes without tying. Yeah.
Oh my hell, we're gonna get into that in the next one. I can't even think about that right now.
Yeah. Go. Yeah.
That's a wild move.
Yeah.
Dude. Anyway, okay, so and then so Pickleball Effect second, but just think about this. So there was 2,392 for John Kew's team, 2,400 for Pickleball Effect. Then Pickleball Studio was in third place at 2,468.
I thought they were going to be rivaling for top spot again.
No, they have an extra person. They're going to be mid-pack the whole time. I think they need to get comfortable in third place. I don't.
Poor Chris and Isaac. Who was the third one? Sam. Oh, yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right. Bring it on.
So, but I'm saying this and I'm being a little bit arrogant about this. Just so you know, Pickleball Studio with the 2,468 average score. The next one is the Kitchen, which is 2,470. So they were 2 points off of being in second place. So I'm talking trash to them, but it's just because Isaac and Chris both will text me on the side, and they're just so funny. They're just such good guys. So just know, even Ryan, like I'm just teasing. I'm just messing around with them. Like
those are good dudes, man.
Every single person's been awesome that I've talked to in here, and their comments have been amazing. So anyway, the Kitchen coming in second. 2,470.7. Now, Katie from the kitchen, I don't know who she is,
but
she has a 5.0 duper rating.
Oh, wow.
Legit player.
Wow.
And she took the number one spot.
She rocked it, dude.
So we don't do individuals. We'll probably only talk about, well, we're going to talk about us individually.
Yeah.
But Katie took the top spot. So I thought that was so cool to come in here
Katie.
and knock that out. And she said the classic line. She's like, "Oh, there's only one way to go from here, which is down," you know. But you
can hold it. You can hold it.
Really good. It didn't seem like she didn't seem like she was killing it in any one of them when I was adding the scores. But she was either second or third on every single one of them, and then people were jumping up where they got first and came down. So
top score 2,514. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So pretty cool, and I just think that's awesome. And so, and then we identify as a 5.0 somehow, and this is like one of the main things I want to talk about. Me and Samson have been threatened 15 times, I'm not exaggerating that number, to be released off the team. We made Marcus the captain.
That was the worst move.
I don't know why we did that.
No, let's make it 16 because
16. Here goes another one.
you barely beat me. I'm the pace setter.
Oh my gosh.
How could you be the pace setter? You're the lowest score.
It's not my job to outperform everyone on this team. It's my job to pick the right people, to put them in the right place to succeed. So if you guys are barely beating the captain, something's wrong.
Please comment on this, guys.
No, we're not barely beating you.
You're barely beating me.
No. Let's go through this score. Samson took 5th place, and he had 2490.
Okay.
Right? Then me, I had 2480, and I was 6th. So Sam was in between us. And then Marcus was 2456.
Way down.
So you were one spot above me.
Points.
Dude, but the point-wise, you killed us with points. We would have been
hurting us.
slamming people.
No. And then I was how far ahead of Aaron, the editor?
No one cares about that. Anyways,
2,456
points.
So you were 38 points ahead of Aaron. Yeah, there's a big gap.
I'm just saying, what professional sports team is proud that they barely beat their coach and captain?
It's not only captain, now it's coach.
Yeah, it's everything.
So
if you guys are super proud,
it's gonna be uncle.
If you're super proud that you barely beat me, the general manager, congratulations, guys. But
dude, let me tell you something. If you want to make a trade, let's trade it up. Let's make some trades right now.
That's not your decision. So,
hey, mutiny. We're doing mutiny.
I'm just telling you, you've threatened it now 16 times to get rid of us. 16. If we went and teamed up with Alex or like Chris Olsen and they took your 2 players, that would be a beatdown.
This next episode, Katie might be right here. This might be Katie.
That's 17.
Right here.
17.
How many threats can one captain do?
Hey.
Wow.
Keep performing mediocre, and this is what happens.
What's crazy? So we got 5th, 6th, and 7th, right?
Yeah.
And we still took that number 1 spot with those scores. So Samson took number 1 in one of them, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, was that singles? I was so happy I picked Chris to take first.
It might have been singles. I can't remember. But
men's single.
Anyway, so it's still good. We still got it, boys.
Yeah.
See, all these other teams, they're all new teams. This is their first time doing. They all have someone that's their first time doing it, and I thought we did really good. There were some wild mix-ups that happened. But man, if with mixed, if Hayden, I put Hayden and Anna Bright to win.
To go all the way?
Well, this is the first time that they've been on the other side of the bracket of Ben and Anna Lee.
Gotcha.
So they were going to meet in the finals if they did it.
Yeah.
And Hayden's playing out of his mind.
Dude, that was close, man.
So anyway, all the teams, people are taking it more seriously now. I'm getting side calls of people that are like, hey, how do we make this work?
Which I think is great. You reduced the number of teams. You made it fair so everyone has the exact same number of members on their team. This is great. I think this is exactly what you wanted.
This is exactly
now, a little more focused.
I am super worried about the kitchen. Right?
Who's in there?
Because Mary, so look at
Alex.
Katie F and Alex, they were 1st and 3rd. And if Mary wasn't so far down, she was what? 5th from the bottom?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom.
They would have taken it.
They would have taken it.
Yeah.
So Alex, the last 3 tournaments we did in season 1, he was up in the top 5 every single time. So Alex knows his stuff about these pros.
Apparently Katie does too.
Yeah. So anyway, but just to give a warning, I'm gonna edit this one up and we'll get it out tomorrow. Just to give Aaron a warning, like you can't just say duplicate someone's score.
Nah, it's not gonna fly.
That's the laziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's immature, I would say.
So every other person, including a new person that found out 2 hours before, got their votes in.
Okay.
So, Aaron, you're a funny guy. Sorry, dude.
This is going to be pickleball fact checking. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what he's doing with his spare time. He's not tying his shoes, so he should have time to make his picks on here.
I didn't know where you were going to go with that, dude. I thought you were going to bring up the podcast or something. But
no.
Anyway, let's talk about...
Hey, just a quick shout out. Second place, Chris Olsen. So he was leading the charge in this team.
I wasn't going to talk about Chris.
Yeah, I know. So I was looking at it like, dude, someone's got to call. Man, dude, that's pretty awesome. Dude. That means Pickleball Studios, they're in the mix, man.
They're in it to win it. Like, what happened to...
Isaac's down there. And then you have Sam did pretty good too.
I have their rank on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah, Isaac's 10.
Yeah.
So Isaac just met. So think about. So Chris got 25.04 was his score, and Isaac got 24.18. Ooh, he did not help his team out up there.
And usually Isaac had that. He has that insight, right? He knows the players. He's seen them. That was his secret weapon.
Yeah, he spent he spent 2 weeks with Roscoe Bellamy, staying at his house for the Masters.
Really?
Yeah, he went the week before, and then he was with Ross. So not at Roscoe's house, but the week before at Roscoe's house, then with Roscoe. They're talking about players. They're talking about content.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have it all in your hands.
It didn't help him.
All in your hands. You could have taken that top spot.
We need to get a secret guy again.
We need a secret guy. Did we reveal the last guy?
Yeah, I think we said it was Roscoe.
That was epic. And he was spot on. He told us these guys are going to do good. And they did. And someone didn't believe him and chose against him.
That next tournament is when you...
Yikes.
Captain
GM, president, dictator.
Leader of the teams.
Leader of the...
So, once again, like... We can't. By the way, we're all wearing Zyia shirts. I should take off the sweatshirt and have that on. But
thank you, Zyia.
We love Zyia. I mean, with Jeremiah again, he's a good dude. I swear my phone's on silent right now, but it doesn't sound like it with my computer and everything going off. But so who is sponsoring? So just so you guys know how this works, Selkirk sponsors all of the Opens and all of the Cups. For the net, they're the net sponsor for all of those. So all the slams, which is 4 events a year, they do 1 each quarter. All the slams are sponsored by Dominator. So when you're watching those highlights, you can see Dominators on all of those. So Dominator sponsors the MLP for their nets, and they sponsor all the slams. So in the Masters, they actually played with Dominator nets, and it's kind of interesting. It's just a different style of how they put tension on that top pole. But Dominator is one of our sponsors. These guys are awesome. They keep asking us. Well, as I keep talking to them, they're like, "Hey, come and record a podcast. Come check out the new headquarters." So
that'd be cool.
They're about 15 minutes away from us, and so we're going to do that one of these times. But once again. They have combinations of basketball hoops that are connected with pickleball nets, or you can do by single pickleball nets. They're the highest quality you can get of everything that's in there. I'll put in this video right now of us cranking. That's the best feature ever on a basketball hoop is the 7 cranks that go up in the air. So, and they're just good people. So once again, Zyia, Dominator, we're grateful for that. So as we run through this, I'm just going to walk through like who won the Masters, and let's go through that.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw in some of these highlights of different things that happened. So one of the most interesting matches that I think is going to be very, very relevant for the rest of the season, which goes until May, the finals, was a bronze match between Roscoe and Hunter. So
I didn't see that one. Really?
They played for bronze again. So they played for the championship 2 events ago. Is that right?
I can't remember.
In Vegas? Wasn't it in Vegas?
Yeah, I think it was in Vegas. And then Roscoe beat. Yeah, it was. You're right. Yeah. So they played in that event, and then Roscoe won that. Well, Roscoe won bronze. He beat Hunter again.
Wow.
I think that is a big deal because I still think that Hunter is the number one singles player. He's still ranked that.
Yeah.
But I still think like in any given day, Hunter can win that. Can win. Like that he's one of the guys that I always put going up. I wonder when's the last time he didn't make it to a semifinal.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, he plays really well. So in men's singles, Chris Haworth won it. But another thing I thought was really interesting was Jack Sock made it.
Dude, he did awesome.
Dude, that week he was playing out of his mind.
As we were texting each other, I think I was rooting for him too. I was rooting for Chris to go all the way because that's who I picked. Those three, I think Roscoe, Chris, and Jack Sock, I think were like my three favorites. I was hoping one of those guys would win. I actually thought the championship would be Roscoe and Chris.
Yeah, I did
going
too.
against
That's
each
what
other.
I put down. So one thing I thought was very interesting is Roscoe scores a lot of or gets himself in a good position or scores points from his serve. Like if you watch him, man, his serve is powerful.
He has a couple of tutorials out there. One with, I think, Enhanced Pickleball, where he's showing exactly how he does his serve.
Yeah.
I tried to figure it out, and I'm nowhere close to it. Having that speed and power that he has. It's crazy.
Marcus.
A waste of time.
Waste of time trying to figure that out. So anyway, Chris Haworth, like one thing that I think is very interesting about Chris Haworth is he's not good at doubles. Mixed, and I mean, when I say not good, I mean he's a pro player. But like Roscoe is doing good in all of them. Jack Sock did good in all of them.
Yeah.
Hunter, he doesn't do as well in mixed
doubles.
and men's doubles. And so it seems like Chris Haworth is like this singles specialist where he's amazing at singles. And so,
why do you think that is? How come that doesn't translate over very well? If you're that doubles game, it just has so much more complexities to it that it's a different style of just passing shots.
It makes me wonder if he's just not getting as good as partners. Because Roscoe, he's been getting better and better partners. And so that's why he's been doing better. Same with Jack Sock. So I think there's some of that. And then when you're kind of switching through partners as fast as Chris Haworth has been,
you can't just get that kind of...
You don't know what ball you're taking.
Yeah.
You don't... Like if you play with Hayden Patriquin, I would know really easily what ball I'm taking as the woman.
Yeah.
None. Like that guy's covering the whole entire court. He's setting himself up in that whole entire thing. And if you look at Chris, he plays more of a tennis style.
He does.
You know, where it's at
which
the
is
baseline.
favorite singles. Yeah.
And if you look at like Hayden Patriquin, he's up at the line. And he's like in doubles, you will have to go up to that kitchen line, and you're going to have to know the gameplay, who's taking the ball, all the things that go into that doubles play.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So I don't know what it is. Those are a bunch of things where I'm like, I think it's a mixture of like all these different things.
And some great doubles players are not good at singles. They just don't shine out in that regard as well. So it's interesting. There's such a big drop off sometimes, I think, for certain players between doubles and singles.
Yeah, that's funny. So, and then women's singles, Anna Lee won it. Anna Lee used her new paddle. How much of a change do you think there was, Marcus?
At first, I thought there was that first day. I'm like, oh, this is very different. I don't know if they're really. By the end of the tournament, like she got challenged the same. Like I don't know if there was that big of a difference, which probably just talks about how good she is. You can use, like we said, a 2x4 and perform well, but. I mean, there were some shots I feel like she talked about in one of the post-game interviews, like the dwell time on it and the spin. She's getting used to it.
Yeah.
She said that, her previous paddles didn't have near as much spin on them. So she's kind of honing that in and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, she played great, but I don't know by the end of that Sunday championship day if it was any better than before. But
yeah,
it was fun.
That was our question mark, right? Giving a better paddle.
Yeah.
Did she improve her game?
The first day, I don't know if it was just in my brain, but I totally agree with you. It seemed like she was playing out of her mind. She had something to prove.
Yeah, and I wonder if we went back and watched it, if it's just more hustle, right? Or more aggressive, like something that just motivated her to try to prove a point, or if it really was like better shots because of her paddle. But yeah, that first day was impressive, but
yeah,
I don't know.
She was taking a lot of shots that Ben normally takes, and she was
firing.
She's awesome. I mean, she won another Triple Crown, so she got her 40th Triple Crown.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Franklin took advantage. Franklin took advantage of it, and they launched the pre-sale of her paddle, the new, Aurelius or whatever. her rounded top shape or something, March 1st or I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. But isn't it all like, it's not the full dimension? I thought I saw someone saying that.
I don't know, but the hybrid wasn't either. That was the biggest complaint about the hybrid shape is that they didn't use all the dimension up, but
yeah. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how well that paddle does. If I was them, I would make that shape in a hybrid and an elongated, because just by standard, like I don't see a ton of people playing with standard paddles. I mean, I'm not Franklin and they're a massive company, but if I was them, I like even the thicknesses. I wouldn't do the thickness thing with those paddles. Like the 16 millimeter, I can't remember if I've used a 14 millimeter Franklin.
that's all I did use is the 14.
Is yours 14?
The ones that we
the
used.
hybrid one, that was it?
We have the 16s, but the 14 ones were a lot faster.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. And so she did awesome.
How about her lob serve? Did you guys like that?
I think it's a smart move. And
Yeah.
it was working. They were getting set.
I liked when Leah Jensen hit a lob back to her.
Or
From
Jack
her
Sock's
lob serve, yeah.
Or Jack Sock's drive. Right.
Oh,
from
he
that.
hammered that thing.
That was pretty sick to see.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was just kind of cool to see that a different serve at the highest level at the lob serve can still be effective. Because
Dave was saying that was going 30 feet in the air.
really?
Yeah.
It was landing close to that line back there. She was like dialing that right in when it was landing. So I was impressed. Huh.
Yeah. It was interesting to see that.
Are we going to see more of that, you think? Or that's just just her thing?
Over this tournament,
I don't know.
I used to think like, hey, I want to see a dynasty. Like I want to see people that dominate over and over again. I love that with the Bulls, except for when they were playing the Jazz. I love that with the Patriots. I love that with Steph Curry and Golden State Warriors. Like I love seeing those dynasties because I would love to see them lose. I'm at this weird point where I want to see Anna Lee lose now.
You do? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not my favorite women's player. You know,
Who's your favorite again?
probably Leah Jensen.
Leah Jensen?
But like Edda's probably like Edda. I love watching Edda play. Lacey Schneeman, I love watching her play. I don't know. There's a lot of them that I really like.
Yeah.
I love Caitlin. Christian. What's her last name?
Christian.
Yeah.
Christian.
Caitlin Christian.
Christian. Yeah. Wow. I had a hard time getting that through. I
almost,
that
yeah.
out.
You made me start wanting to say Christensen. I want to put a son at the
Did I
end.
just say that right? But she took a game off of Anna Lee and she's making it closer, right? Leah Jensen, she's going after that, and I just don't know if they can break free where they constantly are beating Anna Lee. But I guess it's good because I want to see someone like in women's singles. I don't care about women's singles at all anymore.
Just because she's so dominant, because Anna Lee's always going to win.
It's almost like everybody's just like exactly where everyone's going to be.
Yeah.
Like Kate Fahey, I've talked to her before. Incredibly nice human being. I don't want to see. I think Caitlin has a better chance of beating Anna Lee than Kate Fahey does. I mean, when Caitlin and Anna Lee play each other, it's always 3 games, but they keep hitting each other in the semifinals.
Gotcha. Yeah.
They're not always hitting each other in the finals. So unless you're like constantly taking a game off of somebody, I don't know. I just don't care about that. I don't even turn it on. I don't even turn it on until later on. So I don't know if that's weird, but like men's singles, you don't know who's going to win.
Dude, it's so dynamic. Yeah. It's anyone's game.
Yeah. So what's your guys' favorite to watch?
I like mixed. I think mixed doubles is my favorite.
I think men's doubles, then a very close second is mixed for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, depends on the tournament. I could switch between those two.
Yeah.
But then men's singles is actually getting more interesting just because I think because of this pick'em, I'm more invested in these players, so hopefully they win. Kind of like fantasy football when you're rooting for these guys to just score points so your team can win. I think that's where this is headed. So I'm excited for certain players like Chris to go all the way, or Roscoe.
See, I think I still last night I was watching the Australian Open singles tennis, right? I love watching singles tennis. I mean, no one watches doubles tennis anyway.
Yeah.
But watching that last night, I'm like, for me personally, watching tennis is so much funner than watching single pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just, the baseline drives, the ground strokes in tennis are just awesome. The court coverage, all of that is so cool. And then singles pickleball, that's like, I don't know. Sometimes they just stay on the baseline and hit a wiffle ball back and forth. And it's interesting. When they get up on the kitchen line and it's a little bit more fast paced, it's all right. But yeah, watching the Australian Open last night, I was like,
cool.
I forget how much I like watching pro singles tennis.
So speaking of pro singles tennis, I just saw another video where I forget who it was. One of the legends of pros, and one of the guys who loves pickleball was asking him, why do tennis players hate pickleball so much? I don't know if you guys saw this podcast clip, but his response was like, I don't hate it, just don't expect me to respect it as a sport. That was his response.
Yeah,
And-
I saw that. That's
Yeah.
Andy Roddick.
Yeah, that's
saying
what, yeah.
that.
When he was saying don't, and then his whole reasoning. The more I thought about that, there's like this weird feeling towards pickleball. Like I wanted to ask Andy, so what do you consider badminton, table tennis? Are these real sports? And if you're going to complain about the wiffle ball, well, how about that little birdie and badminton? And are these real sports in your mind or not? Because it's not tennis. I don't know. I feel like
UFC, like what?
all that, like what in your mind is a real sport? If you're gonna say, oh, don't make me consider it a real sport. And I was like,
Do you know what a lot of that hate comes
I don't know
from?
what that is?
Because I was looking it up too. Remember when Christian Alshon, a couple years ago,
I don't know this.
said that he played high level tennis and then obviously professional pickleball. And he said that pickleball is a harder sport to master than tennis.
So that lit everyone on
It
fire.
lit everyone. What's the Nick Kyrgios
Nick
or whatever?
Kyrgios, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
he
that dude.
lost his mind.
He's already
like-
emotional already. That
So
Nick
I
guy.
think that seriously, like whether people remember that it came from Christian Alshon or not directly, I think people just remember that quote and it just fires them up. Like
Wow.
it's gotta, I don't know, because I was reading that same thing and every single thing, every comment went back to Christian Alshon.
Is it really?
And that was like a little podcast in his driver's seat of his car before a tournament like 2 or 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Like he was like wrapping his paddle and he's like, I played high level tennis and pickleball, and pickleball is such a harder sport. And I'm like, all right, good luck with that. So
It's interesting. Of all the sports we played growing up, tons of sports, everything. I never got made fun of playing table tennis. Played ping pong for years, racquetball. Played a little bit of badminton. And back, no one's ever like, oh, that's not a real sport. Like no one like had any issues with it. But for some reason, this sport, man, it's just interesting how so much opinion is thrown at all over social media and everywhere about their feelings on this on pickleball.
Well, pickleball's passed up tennis for the amount of users that are playing the sport, right?
I don't
the
doubt
other
it.
thing is they're taking over all the tennis courts.
Yeah.
And like making it into pickleball courts.
Yeah, and that's also an issue. I think if
Yeah.
diehard tennis players like get off my court,
Yeah.
Well, you aren't using it, so might as well use this.
Once again, I always go back to this stat that we found out. There's more people, like golf loses more people to pickleball than any other sport.
Is that right? Golf?
Yeah, it's not tennis.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
like how many guys do we play with in rec play that have tennis backgrounds?
A lot of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't even think of any that I played with today. That
It's most of the older guys. All these older guys that played tennis for years. They're all
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
over and they love driving that ball, and that's all they want to do. It's just drive, and they refuse to learn any more of the soft game. But they love it. They love pickleball. They don't play tennis anymore. Or how about padel? Does padel get the same kind of passionate hate that pickleball gets?
The problem is padel. I just don't think it can grow as fast because those courts are like so intense. It's like racquetball.
So on the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, he was saying it's the fastest growing sport in the world, is what they're saying.
Padel.
Padel.
yeah, that's what
they're all
everyone's trying
saying.
to claim now.
It's not pickleball, it's padel, and
Where are they pulling that data?
I don't know but that's another saying. Everyone's saying it's the fastest growing sport in the world, padel. And
I saw a thing with Drew Brees, who owns all those Pickler franchises and stuff. They asked him if he had to choose between pickleball, padel, and I want to say tennis too, and he picked padel over pickleball.
Wow, really?
He said that if he had to play one of the sports, that's the one that he would pick.
Have you played it before?
No, I haven't. I've played guys in Australia. There's a lot of guys there that play padel, and they keep on saying, "Come, let's go play padel." And I'm like, I don't even know how to play that game, but they love it. They play
We
both.
did the one in, is it Venice Beach or whatever? But that's like the, what do they call it? Like the something tennis, mini tennis or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have all the
It's
plexiglass.
different,
So same paddle, same ball, I think, but it doesn't have all the ricochet stuff on it and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, even Jack Sock was like, I want to get all the haters and get a gold medal. And I thought that's interesting because I was like,
Who made that? Who made the comment that something about a past tennis superstar will never win a gold medal on PPA, and that's what fired him up, because he called him out in that interview after he made it to the finals. He said, "Hey, I wanted to silence the haters," and
He's
I don't remember
that comment.
Yeah, and I'll have to look it up. I think it was just one of the influencers made that comment that a pro tennis player will never win a PPA gold medal.
What? That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, what if they
Like a
drill and all that
superstar,
stuff?
right? So
Yeah.
Jeannie Bouchard and
Jack Sock.
So far, I would say those are the only two that have been like superstars on the tennis level.
Who's that guy that tore his ACL? The tall guy.
Oh yeah. He was
brutally dominated. And
Yeah.
he was so funny about it because he retired from pickleball.
He was a big name. Everyone's like, dude, he's coming up. That's right.
Big enough, I don't even know what his
Yeah,
name is.
yeah.
I can see his face.
But
Anyway,
one last comment. I forgot what you were talking about.
the
Players coming over. I feel like that statement only can make sense if you're saying if they come directly over and just start playing. If you're giving them a couple of years, that doesn't make any sense to me why you would make that claim.
Yeah, but that window's going away. This is the thing. Like, so a tennis player now coming over and playing, like they've had to go through their career. They're going to be in their 30, like early 30s, late 20s, or whatever. The players now, like watching these high school teams in Utah,
And the juniors, like the PPA juniors and those guys.
the PPA juniors,
Yeah.
the high school teams, these junior pickler leagues that are bringing these players up that have never played tennis. They don't have all the bad habits of tennis.
Yeah.
They're by the time they get up, when those guys hit their 20s, there's no tennis player that will ever be able to come over and just dominate. Jack Sock won a gold, and who was his partner in mixed? Anna Lee.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So like, dude, so if Jack Sock and Anna Lee played together, they're not beating Hayden Patrick-Wynn and Anna Bright.
No. So is your claim that even if you brought, what's that guy's name? Who's the top star right now in tennis?
Any of them.
That young cat.
Carlos Alcaraz.
Yeah. If you brought him over and started training him up, he couldn't beat.
I'm
These young
saying
cats?
that what I'm saying is that window's getting really small. You get a player like
that's good,
that,
yeah.
they're not going to switch over. But let's say you could get a player like that to switch over right now. That's at the very peak. Like, how old is he? He's young.
Yeah, he's
like 22.
Yeah,
something
Yeah.
like that.
So if you got him, but what I'm saying is these kids that are coming up playing pickleball, and that guy is getting older. Unless he switched now, he's not going to dominate the sport. I think they 100% could dominate the sport.
Yeah.
Right. I really do.
But that
believe
window's closing. The more these kids are coming up.
Yeah, these kids coming up, they're
With the pure pickleballists. That's it.
Yeah.
Every single shot is pure pickleball focus and design. Yeah.
Donald Young is getting wrecked. He's already out of the tournament for Minnesota.
Wow.
He's already lost everything.
Crazy. Yeah.
And he's good. He's not like he's some bad pro, but he's getting wrecked. But Jack Sock, I think he's training a ton.
Right.
I would love to see Jack and Anna Lee team up, right? Like, Jack's got to get a better partner.
Who was his partner?
I can't remember who it was, but I
can't remember. Yeah.
I'll probably edit this out because it's kind of bad. I don't remember, but that's what I'm saying is it's like a new person.
You're gonna have to have a top 5, a top 10.
Yeah. If he had a top 5, I think Jack has put in the time. He's lost weight. He's done all this stuff. He's got such a good attitude, and I like that he has a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah. It's driving him. Obviously, you saw it during this Masters.
To beat Roscoe.
Yeah.
Here's one of the things though. When Roscoe was playing against him, Roscoe serves score him a lot of points, and by damn, Jack Sock made those serves look like they were nothing. Like, he can handle. I don't think anybody could
return like that. Yeah.
But so out of the finals, to be honest, like they were all kind of boring, except for one, and that was the mixed.
The mixed with Hayden and dude, that was awesome.
They lost the first game 11-7, then they won 7-11, then they won 9-11, then they lost 7-11, And I was like, this is the best ever.
That was pretty
Because
awesome.
Hayden was playing out of his mind. I mean, everybody was, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I focus on Hayden so much. I just think,
That's your favorite player, right?
yeah. I just love how he plays. When he's on, he's hard to beat. But that last game, Roscoe said something when he called in as our secret caller. Roscoe came in and he said, the biggest problem with Ben and Anna Lee is that they will adjust.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
after they lost those 2 games, you could tell they adjusted. You know, that fourth game was closer. It was 11-7, but that last game was 11-4.
Who's a mastermind behind that? One of those two or the mom, Annalie's mom? Who's giving those coaching
I think
tips?
it's all 3 of them, to be
all
honest.
3 of them?
But Ben doesn't need a coach. Like, I don't think Annalie's mom's even in there coaching. I think it's more of like,
Really? When they're taking a break?
well, I think
over there?
she's talking to
Yeah.
Annalie, but I don't think Ben is sitting there getting advice from Lee, you know? So I don't know. But I'll tell you, they do adjust. I think honestly, they're doing it on the fly.
That's crazy.
I think they're going, hey, this is working and this isn't working. Oh, we got to do this and this and this.
just intuitively just saying, okay.
Yeah, they just have played enough games where they just know. But
I wish Marcus could do that so we stop
know.
losing.
so the longest rally was 46 shots in that. There was 30 offensive lobs in that rally. Bright had no errors on serves, returns, or thirds.
Dude, that's it. I wish I could do that, man.
That is crazy.
In all those games, no errors.
No, she didn't have one.
Wow.
Yeah, Johns and Patrick Green had 20 clean winners each. First 2020 in mixed finals since the Red Rock Open in March of 2025.
Man.
Right, and then just to put this in perspective, it was 4-4, and Waters and Johns went on a 7-0 run. And that's how they won that last game.
They just took over.
It was almost like, okay, we're done with this.
We're done.
Like, we're playing with our food.
Let's just finish this.
Okay, so last thing
Wow.
I'm going to talk about, and then we'll get you guys in here. I hate Will Howells. Okay,
Tell it like it is, dude.
Be
real.
So I'm going in, and I've been assigned as the coach of the Black Diamonds in Daytona, and I already talked about Ryan and that playing the Ranchers. Okay. We played the fives, and Will Howells single-handedly kicked the crap out of our men's doubles.
Wow.
Connor and Tyler just whooped us. Then our women's doubles goes out there, and they beat the death out of Anna Lee and Mari Humberg.
Wow.
Like, it was awesome. That's the best they ever played. It was what's her name, Jeannie and Elise Jones.
Wow.
And then they go into mixed, and they each take one, right? Tyler lost, and then Connor Garnett and Elise won. Okay, so we go into a dream breaker, and Will Howells the whole entire time is just trash talking the hell out of the players.
Wow.
And he had Tyler's number. Tyler kept trying to do an Ernie, and he just kept flicking it right into Tyler's chest. He body bagged him 6 times.
I love that move, by the way.
Oh, it's a
When
great
someone
move.
goes for Ernie,
If
just
you
hit
want
him.
to pop over for a fake
Yeah,
Ernie,
just
he
hit
just
him.
had his two-handed shot, and he just pop it right into Tyler's chest. I'm like, oh my gosh. I like, even Connor was like, stop earning it. Like, he's not earning it. You're just jumping over the kitchen and getting hit by the
It
ball.
is getting hit, yeah.
So anyway, so they line up, and I'll put this clip in here. They line up, and Connor Garnett is going against Will Howells. And Connor, out of the 8 points they played against each other, Connor won 7 of the points.
Dude, Connor could turn it on, dude.
He's just lining up Will, and I'm just yelling at Will. There's probably video of me yelling at him.
You're probably
I'm
on
yelling,
the audio.
This is the difference between the PPA and the APP. Like, this is the difference. And I knew he was coming over at the start of the year, so I'm yelling at him like, "Don't come over, man! It's going to kill your career." So I'm trying to get into his head and everything, because he's trash talking the bench, he's trash talking everybody, whatever. So I'm just trying to get his
firing
head.
right back.
Anyway, we beat the fives.
Wow.
So Utah Black Diamonds beat the fives. So fast forward, I see him at another tournament, and he was the nicest human being to me.
And then you feel horrible?
Oh, I felt like the smallest human in the entire world. So when he was playing this tournament, I was so impressed with him. He's So I know I said I hated him. Now he's one of my top 5 players. He's got the beard now. So he's representing the beard. He just got engaged. He's like saying all these nice things.
He's a good dude the whole time.
He's playing with Rachel Rohrbacher, which I loved. He played with Noe Cliff, which I don't know if I love. They did it because they play in the 5s together. So I don't know if I love that team, but they did pretty well, But dude, I'm on board.
You're on. We will.
So I don't know if I can buy his gold. He has a golden Franklin paddle.
I was going to say, he's got his own signature C45 too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just a different color like Hayden's, or if it's, are they going to do a different shape, or just the same elongated maybe?
I don't know. I don't know anything about
Yeah, he debuted that gold colorway.
I loved it. And he just seemed like a different person out there. When the Black Diamonds were playing him, I hated him because he was in Tyler's head. He was in my head.
But that was his game plan.
He just owned a little real estate back here. It was pissing me off, you know. But, dude, I'm a huge fan of his now.
Cool.
I will never it's too bad he plays on the 5s because I hate that team with all my heart, mind, and strength. But, like,
I love that, though. I love hearing that people are really good folks when you least expect it. Like, that scenario, I would be with you. Like, dude, that guy sucks. And you actually talk to him. He's a good dude.
Dude.
I love hearing that.
I know he remembers me, too, because I was screaming at him enough that the ref kept looking at me.
And you're a hard guy to miss, man. You're a tall dude.
I'm tall. I'm overweight.
He can see you.
That. So, for me, like, I want, I don't know. I want to see him. I want someone to see him be successful. I want to see him be successful in this. Like, I want to see him do good. I think that was a huge risk for him to go from winning every gold medal at the APP to coming over to the PPA.
Wow.
It's funny seeing his rankings, by the way. As good as he is, he's ranked like 68th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, they're like, it'll take a couple months and he'll be, top 20, top 10. But
what do you think of his play? I love his style of play.
It was, again, like being paddle nerds that we are, I loved seeing his gold paddle. I loved seeing him play with Rachel with the Friday paddle. Like, there were so many things, but no, he is super aggressive, but he's like not a jerk about it. Like, he does well. Like, I don't know. It was fun to watch him.
I loved it. I'm a
So
huge
is he
fan.
Full-time PPA now? Like, that's okay.
That deal was signed. I don't know when they actually signed it, but I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So an APP, I mean, they don't even have any tournaments until the summer. So they shut it off. They're trying to find funding right now.
And he's wearing those $1,200 safety glasses now. He's playing the part, looking the part.
We need to get on that.
Those are expensive, those rankings, man. Yeah.
Crazy.
Minnesota's interesting. It's an open. It's indoor. A lot of players don't like to play indoor. I think it's a great facility. It's at Lifetime right now. So that's all going on.
It's not the rollout courts then. They're actual like permanent.
I think they're all center court might not be. I could be wrong with that, but I know the rest of them are. Okay. So, and then Anna Lee's only playing in women's doubles.
Yeah, I just realized that when we're doing the brackets. I was like, she's not even doing the singles.
Anna Bride asked her to do that, so she did it for her.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, but yeah, so there's a couple partnerships I'm disappointed with. I'm not, and they're playing again this week, and they're like close friends of mine. So, or not close friends, but they're like friends. So I don't want to talk bad about them, but I think that people that have committed for the year and they're getting dominated, I think you got to be careful with that. I do. What do you guys? Last thing about this. What do you guys think about Christian and Hayden Patrick playing together?
I only saw a couple minutes of our highlights of it. I thought what I saw looked like it was okay. I thought it was pretty aggressive.
I mean, they made it to the finals. I just don't think they can take off Ben and Gabe.
Yeah.
I think with Hayden there, I feel like they had any. They had a shot anytime Hayden's on the side. And he was very dominant. I was surprised at how dominant he was playing with Christian. I thought Christian would be a little more 50-50, but
to me, so they made the switch, right? Christian and Alshon were playing together, and Fed and Hayden were playing together. The switch that I would have made is Hayden and Andre Diescu.
They play. Oh no, Gabe and Andre play really good together, right? Those two.
No. Sorry, I said that wrong. He was playing. Christian and Diescu were playing together.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And so they like switch partners, right? And then they end up playing against each other, which was a really good match.
I didn't see that.
I would like to see Hayden and Andre play with each other, because Andre is a really good right side player, and Hayden can be on that left side, I think that's going to give Ben and Gabe. I think that would be
that's the best
nightmare for them.
Because Andre won some goals with Gabe, right?
He won them with Christian.
With Christian?
Yeah.
He never won with. I thought he won a couple with Gabe. No.
I could be
don't
wrong.
Okay.
It might say in here in our notes.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh.
let me check this out.
I didn't pay attention until we were on a Pickem show.
What's this PPA's thing?
John's and Tardio's 10th title together. John's match high 11 clean winners. Patrick win 5 errors on. He only had 5 errors. The longest rally was 38 shots. And it's funny because the women's doubles finals, the longest rally was 88 shots because the Kawamotos are going to keep doing it.
Yeah, they got
that. Never. The first game was close. It was 12-10 on women's doubles. The second game was 11-3, 11-2.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, okay, you guys almost beat us. Nope.
And this took over.
And that was on CBS. No. It was
The men's doubles was on
it was on
CBS.
men's doubles, yeah.
And then it got over really quick. So then I think they started, was it mixed doubles or
I can't remember how
they
did
put like
that.
the first game of the next. I don't remember who it was, but
Yeah.
yeah, men's doubles was the big CBS premiere. It looked good, by the way.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. They kill it with that stuff. So for me, I'm excited. What tournaments are we going to? We're going to Black Desert, right?
Black Desert for sure.
Yeah.
That's a 3.5 hour Tesla ride. So that one's an easy one.
Yeah.
Let Tesla drive it all.
I say we look at some of the California ones, maybe the Atlanta one. I think it'd be fun to go to like
Atlanta
one a little
sounds
bit
fun.
further away, you know?
Yeah.
Mesa is the week after Valentine's. Mesa is a fun tournament. Anyway, anything else you guys want to talk about on this first one?
Oh, I thought it was fun to watch, man. That was awesome. I love Masters, man. I love everyone wearing white. I thought it was cool. See different paddles, different matchups. It was exciting, man. Yeah.
I like that weather didn't necessarily play a part. It wasn't super windy. Like
it has been the last 2 years.
it just seemed like a fair fight for everyone. And that was good. And I honestly, I like Dave Fleming. Like,
Yeah.
he's like the voice of it. I get it. But I love all the random pros they bring in. And it's just like, I love listening, not knowing who it is for 20 minutes. And when I find out who it is, I'm always kind of surprised. Like
Casey Campbell. You're like,
just
he was
random.
really good at that.
They've all got different perspectives. They've all got, different opinions of players and styles. And it just stood out to me a lot. And I didn't watch a ton over the weekend, but the few times I did, there was always someone different on there. So I thought it was kind of cool.
How about predictions? Is Hayden going to win a gold on mixed or doubles this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple.
I think he's going to win right now.
Yeah, I think he's man.
Because
I
Ben's
feel
not
he's.
there.
Oh yeah, for this one. But I'm
with Ben's
against
there?
Ben there. Yeah, with Ben being there, what do you think?
I'm not betting against Ben,
Dude,
but it
wait
wouldn't
till Ben
surprise
starts
me.
using this next paddle. I had a big long
Really?
conversation
Oh, that's
on
not
Monday about that new paddle.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna throw it out there. I think Hayden wins at least one gold against Ben and Gabe. Yeah. I think so, man. Just his upward trajectory looks. I feel like he's going better and better, man.
It's hard for me to argue against that, but I think his best chances are in mixed.
Mixed would be the better
Not
one.
in men's doubles. Unless he
no,
gets
that's-
Andre.
Yeah. Either. I think
Christian played awesome though. Christian and Tyra are such a great team. I love all those teams. So
yeah.
I don't know. I think that's good. I'll tell you the biggest prediction I have is like we're gonna get another trophy, and I'm buying one.
Yeah. I like that.
So I mean, we're doing good. The kitchen, I'm a little nervous about, and I'm not. Pickleball Effect and John Kew, I almost think they just threw themselves out.
No, John's got to get control of his team. If he needs lessons on how to be a captain, he's got my number.
John, do not listen to this.
I give lessons. I will
Run
walk
away.
you through it.
Yeah. Hey, if you could give all the other teams your picks,
Yeah, that's great.
that would be great.
That's awesome.
That would help us out a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all your wisdom.
I love it. Okay. Well, that's it for that's not Rec Play Risk. This is Pickleball Pickem.
Pickleball Pickem.
So you're going to see us in the same clothes on the video probably the day after.
All right.
Okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Sounds good.
Thank you.